everyone. Once again, you all are welcome on your own channel इंटेंसिव ट्यूटोरियल और मैं किरण सिन्हा मैम, और हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे हैं few important questions from the chapter changes around us. So let us continue its second part. In this part we are going to start from question number 7. On way changes are classified as reversible and irreversible. Explain with example. So first let us explain the reversible change. Reversible change is a type of change in which a substance can be returned to its original state. That is, composition of the substance is remained same and alter only the physical properties of the substance and on the temporary basis. Got it? So फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी भी जो चेंज हो रहा है वो टेम्पोररी बेसिस पे चेंज हो रहा है, नॉट परमानेंट. ओके. एंड सब्सटेंस इज ऑब्टेन्ड इन इट्स ओरिजिनल स्टेट बाय रिवर्सिंग द कंडीशन. ठीक है, इसको हम लोग एक एग्जांपल से भी समझ लेते हैं. सो फॉर एग्जांपल, मेल्टिंग ऑफ आइस इज रिवर्सिबल चेंज बिकॉज आइस ऑन एब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ हीट एनर्जी टर्न्स टू लिक्विड वाटर, बट इट कैन बी रिवर्स्ड इजिली by freezing the liquid water into ice without changing the composition of substance. Irreversible change occur either due to change in its physical property of the substance permanently without changing its composition, that is permanent physical change, है ना, or it occur due to change in composition of the substance, है ना, to form new product. So substance cannot be obtained in its original state. ठीक है, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि irreversible change दो तरीके से हो सकता है. अगर फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी परमानेंटली चेंज हो जाए so that the substance cannot be reversed into its original form, and second way, if the composition of the substance permanently change so that it cannot be reversed into its original form, then we can say कि it is irreversible reaction, because reversing the situation we cannot obtain the original form of the substance. Let us try to understand these things with the help of one example. Example we are taking folding a piece of paper. ठीक है ना. So when you are folding the piece of paper to make, suppose you are making boat, so folding a piece of paper to make a boat is a reversible physical change, because on unfolding the paper we get the paper in its original shape and size. But what happens when we are making the boat by cutting the paper? By cutting the piece of paper to make a boat, it is irreversible physical change, because once the paper is cut down, its shape and size is changed permanently, है ना. Composition of the paper is not changing, but the shape and size of the paper is changing permanently due to cutting of the paper. So we cannot get the paper back in its original form. So it is irreversible physical change, and है ना, because no new substance is formed during the change, so it is irreversible physical change. And suppose we are burning the paper, so on burning the paper what happens? It is irreversible chemical change, because since the paper is burned out, so we cannot obtain the fresh paper by reversing the situation. We cannot reverse the situation, understood? And on burning it gives a new substance, new product, black color ash, so it is new product. So burning of paper is a irreversible physical chemical change, and folding of paper is reversible physical change. Cutting of paper is irreversible physical change. Got it? The next question, do you agree with the statement that all physical changes are reversible? If not, give the correct statement with example. Yes, it is almost the same question. So come to the answer. No, all physical changes are not reversible. because when the physical property changes temporary, then it is reversible, and if the physical property is changing permanently, then it will be irreversible, है ना. लास्ट क्वेश्चन में हम लोग यही एक्सप्लेन किए हैं. सो explain with example. So we are taking the same example. Folding a piece of paper to make a boat is a reversible physical change, and cutting the piece of paper to make the boat is irreversible physical change. One more example you can take. Bending of plastic ruler, it is reversible physical change, but breaking of the plastic ruler, it is irreversible physical change. So bending is reversible, breaking is irreversible, है ना, but both are physical change. What is chemical reaction? Explain with example. See, chemical reaction is the process by which the chemical changes takes place, है ना. किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट में, किसी भी सब्सटेंस में केमिकल चेंज होता है बाय द प्रोसेस ऑफ केमिकल रिएक्शन. ठीक है. एज फॉर एग्जाम्पल, curdling of milk. So curding is the process by which the milk is converted into curd. Got it? And when the milk is converted into curd, what happens? The composition of the milk is entirely changes to form the new substance, that is curd, which have the new taste. Got it? Now come to next question. Give one example to show that when substances are mixed, it may result in chemical change or physical change, depending on the condition. When substances are mixed together, it can result either in physical change or chemical change. Let us try to understand this statement by taking one example. If iron and sulfur are mixed at room temperature, got it? Then it forms a mixture. It forms a heterogeneous mixture of iron and sulfur, and there is no change in the property of iron and sulfur. Why I am saying heterogeneous mixture? Because iron particles color is grey and the color of sulfur particle is yellow. So when they are mixed together at room temperature, the grey particle and yellow particle can be identified easily due to difference in color, and iron particles easily attracted by magnet leaving behind the sulfur, because iron is magnetic in nature, so it can be easily separated by use of a magnet. So making the mixture of iron and sulfur at room temperature is a reversible physical change. But what happens when the mixture of iron and sulfur is heated? On heating, it glow after some time, and the entire mass of iron and sulfur turns into black substance, which is different from the mixture of iron and sulfur. Now this mass, black mass, is not attracted by the magnet. There is no effect on magnet. Got it? So this is irreversible chemical change, because property of iron and sulfur entirely changed to make a new substance with new composition. Got it? Now come to next question. Growth in living organism leads to increase in size. Is it physical or chemical change? Give reason. See, growth in living organism is considered to be chemical change, because when growth in a living body takes place, it occurs due to formation of new cell, and formation of new cell takes place in our body by the process of cell division. So it is the characteristic feature of living thing. It occurs only in living thing, है ना? So this is a permanent structural change in the body of living organism. So it is irreversible chemical change. Next question. Tearing of paper is irreversible. Is it therefore a chemical change? Give reason. No, tearing of paper is not a chemical change. although it is irreversible, because during the change composition of the paper is not changing. Paper composition of the paper is remain same, it is not changing. Only physical property, that is shape and size of the paper, changes permanently due to tearing of the paper. Understood? So we cannot get the original paper back in its original form. Hence we can say that tearing of paper is a permanent, irreversible physical change. Now come to next question. A potato remains a potato even after it is crushed. Therefore, crushing is a physical change. Do you agree? Give reason. Come to the answer. Yes, crushing of potato is a irreversible physical change, because on crushing only shape, size, appearance, texture of the potato changes. That all are physical property, है ना? तो you can say कि on crushing only physical property of the potato is changing permanently, so it is irreversible physical change, because on crushing there is no change in composition, so potato remains a potato, no new substance is formed. Let us take one more question. When sugar dissolves in water, it disappears. That means it must have changed into a new substance. Therefore, dissolving is a chemical change. Do you agree? Give reason. Now come to answer. No, dissolution of sugar in water to form solution is not a chemical change, because when sugar is dissolved in water to form solution, there is no change in composition of water molecule and in the molecule of sugar. No change in their composition. Got it? Hence, no new substance is formed. We can easily get back sugar by the process of evaporation. By the process of evaporation of water from the sugar solution. The evaporated water can be condensed to recover the water into liquid state too. Hence, it is reversible physical change.